velvet voice of Jedi Johnson narrates the way, and the ever-steady Styx boy shall ride away your brain. Bad to the bone, Bruce the Furnace, pick up the days on days, and the great Darkover's global fence have bad writing to slay. We are all damage of damage. We are all damage of damage. We are all damage. The qualified, we are prepared.
Hello and welcome to another brand new episode of The Qualified. I'm your cousin Jedi, joined as always by the great Dom, Tober, and the architect, joesduelin. We don't know where Styx is. He's probably defrosting his internet, giving the hamster some hot chocolate, something. I don't know. He'll be here. He should be here.
He's actually in the past right now. He's thinking it's the future. He's like,
now with less monetization. Did we ever have any monetization? I don't know if we ever had any.
Yeah, we're normally limited, but
we live in
a pretty good streak. Got a pretty good streak.
We live in the limited realm. Well, you guys survived the Great Freeze, at least nonetheless for the wear, I guess, as they say.
Yeah, just still digging out. It's hasn't gotten above about 25 degrees here. I'll see. Last night it was 2 degrees here. So nothing is melting in any way, shape, or form, and everything has a nice, good 4 to 5 inches of ice and sleet on it. So in for the long haul.
We're supposed to be getting another storm. The cyclone, the weather's supposed to drop dramatically tomorrow night.
Yep.
And supposed to get another 3 to 5 inches or something like that. They're talking about, who knows, whatever it is. But I've been busy. I was just telling Joe backstage that I was busy, working doubles, staying in the hotel, and just keeping myself making money. But it's tight as all hell. But
I don't blame you.
And look, you know what this reminds me of? 2006. We had snow. We had snow mountains until April. It was April out, and there was still piles of snow. So it reminds me, I think this is going to be one of those years where snow, look, next month, Sunday starts the beginning of the shortest month of the year in February, 28 days.
February. Yep.
And look, go figure. This month is over already. We're down to 11 months already for this year.
January flew by.
Yeah. Well, we got maybe the show will warm you up. Joe has put together probably a hot show through and through this week. Maybe. I mean, it may not be any cool spots in this show. So
we'll definitely be limited in our monetization this week. I'm pretty confident that based on what we've been pinged for in the past,
Pete's not making any money on this one.
Well,
no.
Oh yeah! Before I forget, we lost the great Kathleen O'Hara.
Catherine O'Hara. Yeah.
Yep. Freaking 71 years old. Home Alone, Beetlejuice, and a whole bunch of different things she's done. Schitt's Creek. The whole fact is that she had some. I was just reading. She had some kind of like a rare heart condition, and
I never knew that.
Yeah. So we don't know if that was the cause of it or.
And as BK noted, we lost Sabi Sima as well.
Yep.
Lived a pretty long, full life, and if you remember, we spotlighted his granddaughter a handful of months back when we spotlighted Stephanie.
I know everybody passes away, man, but it kind of sucks, man, that you think about it. The generation that we grew up are all going, man, and it's like kind of crazy.
I keep getting that. I keep getting that horrible little IG thing that keeps popping up of the, 38 is middle age now, not 50, because the average lifespan is 77.
We elders. We're the elders now, Dom. We're the elders.
Yeah, it's scary.
We're the top of the totem pole.
I don't like the fact that I'm not middle aged. I'm now considered old because I'm 50. But
geriatric.
But beyond that, I have to look forward to working for at least another 20 years before I can even think of retiring.
That's it.
So I'm like, fucking.
We got a friend of mine at the gym. He just retired from the airlines. He's 65. He retired. He was in Thailand for like a couple of weeks. He came back, and now he went back to Trinidad. He's from Trinidad. And I'm like, you lucky bastard. He goes, he's enjoying life now. He's retired. He's doing his thing, man. But it's like, You know, I can't even think about retirement because, first of all, the money's not there, and the way things are going on in this world, you're lucky we can retire.
Speaking of airlines,
I'm banking on all my titty books to carry me through.
American Airlines had a rough week. They were canceling flights right and left. My son got stranded in Miami, which I guess there's worse places to get stranded.
Yeah, that's not bad. I've been stuck in Miami before. It's not bad.
He got stranded in Miami. Flights for all the flights to where he was heading in Tennessee were getting canceled right and left. So he ended up he got stuck in Miami from like Monday to Thursday. Finally got out on Thursday because he had to switch to Southwest. So not a good week for airlines.
We had a lot of people in the hotel
American Airlines
that the airlines canceled. You know, it's funny. You know, I always strike me laugh when, like, in the middle of the storm, people, we're going to the airport. Where are you going? You're going to stay at the airport because everything's canceled. You know, you can't find the hotel room. You gotta, you have to make. You know, I don't understand some people make the plans when knowing the storm is coming. Have an alternative plan where you have another hotel if our hotel doesn't have anything.
Those foreign. I mean, a lot of the foreign airports have those sleep pods and stuff like that, which are pretty cool. Which would never work.
Airports, but we're talking about
would never work in our airports because we live in a low trust society. But
find some homeless people in the goddamn thing sleeping.
But I don't understand why more places don't do like Japan with the sleep pods. Those things are nice as shit. Hey, you just got a place to crash at night for $20.
Not claustrophobic.
Nice. Or
I don't mind.
It's just crazy but it just makes me laugh. Like, where are you going? Try to get a cab. Can we get a taxi? There's no taxis. Why are the taxis costing so much? It's a blizzard outside. There's 10 inches of snow on the floor. What do you expect?
Oh, tourists. Always good.
All right. Let's get this thing rolling. Let's warm things up.
Let's do it.
I've been drinking green tea all goddamn day.
All right. So you're going to get today, Joe's just looking in the however many books I decide to put up that have no relevance to anybody's lists, importance, value, or anything else. So this week, I decided to go with a little theme.
We have a theme.
I went with a theme this week. So I wanted to highlight a few artists that do a pretty good job with feet. So we got a few books this week.
All right.
No Liefeld this week. So we got a few books this week. So Reek does a lot of great work for Udon, and when he does a jury cover, she likes to be holding that lollipop with her toes, and he does quite a nice job. This book, I believe, you can actually still get from Udon, from one of their exclusives. Udon always has great exclusives. It's a great site that I highly suggest, especially if you like Inkpot, because Inkpot does a lot of Udon exclusives, and that's normally where you're going to have to go to get them. And they're not highly publicized unless you're going to Udon's site. So,
yeah, this cover has been it's been reprinted and but there's one of them, and I don't know which one, but there's one of them. It may be the Zero, the one there's one of them that's actually worth more as far as like resale value than the others. There's one of them that's more sought after. I think it's like got the little what do you call it? The minimal trade dress, minimal trade dress or something it's worth more as far as like resale than. But you could get this cover for probably. Last time I looked, you could get this cover for probably less than like, if you just wanted the artwork for like $20 or less. But if you wanted that minimal trade dress, I think it was like 60
really
or 70.
Nice feet, Liefeld should take a look at those feet and say, you know what? Those are the feet we got to do.
Oh, that's how you do it. That's how you do it. Next up on our list, another artist that does pretty well with things is Alex Voronov. So he's done a handful of covers for Ace and this title. A lot of the Eric Nelson
3D
stuff.
glasses with this cover. Good Lord.
Yeah, a lot of the Eric Nelson books that he does through Kickstarter and stuff like that does enjoy having a handful of feet covers in there as well. Yeah. And Voronov tends to deliver when it comes. That
one's
feet.
Begging to be scratch and sniff right there. That one's like right.
Oh yeah, it's right there. It's right there. It's coming right at you. That one gets my heel of approval.
Hey, listen, Joe's got the magic touch with feet. He'll touch a pair of feet and the woman's pregnant.
I don't shoot blanks. Empirical Smut, also another Kickstarter artist that you see drop a bunch of covers out there. If there's an Empirical Smut cover out there, there is a good chance it's going to be a foot cover on your Kickstarter.
Is that running on a sidewalk or what?
Is that like a Native American woman?
Yeah, the Vigilant kind of had that, and it had
so that's what Christopher Columbus saw when he went to he landed in the Bahamas.
There's a pretty decent. I think there was a Lobos cover on the Vigilant. I think there was a Carleone cover on one of the covers of Vigilant as well.
That's funny.
And again, it's another Eric Nelson book, and like I said, he tends to deliver. One of my favorites. And
book.
He's no longer with us. I love Scott Blair. His covers are hard to come by. His sketch covers that he has out there, ever since he's passed, now go for a grip. They used to be like $500. Now they're a few $1,000. But his sketchbooks still kind of float around out there, and sometimes you can find them for like $40 to $80. But it's if you're a fan of Scott Blair, you want to get into some.
Whoop! We lost Joe.
Oh no! All right.
If you want to get Joe, something happened.
Oh no!
So he comes back.
There he is. He's there. I don't know what happened to him.
I'm back. Can you hear me?
You're back. Yeah, we hear you. Yeah.
You got excited, didn't you? Get excited, Dan.
I don't know.
You got kicked backstage or something. I'm not sure what happened.
Oh, you got excited there, man. It's just
I got excited. I don't know.
Look,
what happened.
He disappeared.
I'm going to blame it on Styx. I'm going to blame it on Styx. Scott Blair did Vamps vs. Wolves. He did a couple great Zombie Tramp covers. But there's some good little gems out there of Scott Blair's stuff.
How much is this book, Joe?
It does not come up very often. And you can't, I mean, for a while, right before, because he recently passed, had brain cancer, I believe.
Oh, wow.
And passed, what was it, about a year and a half ago or so. He used to have a big cartel site and used to be able to get a lot of his stuff. When he passed, somebody took over the site to kind of clear out the things from his estate and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And now mostly everything from there is sold out. Even on eBay, trying to find a lot of his stuff.
I like the drawing.
It's about $80. There's some hilarious shit in here. All of his sketchbooks are hilarious. I like how he does hilarious feet covers in this book, but they're all funny as well. So it's not just all smutty type stuff. And there's some really hilarious shit in here as well. So like I said, if you can pick up any of his work, I highly suggest it, because it seems to only be going up in value and harder to find. And last but not least, if you really want to climb the mountain, good old Heroes Comics, Footlicker number 3. It's actually Christian Zanier, not Lanier. Heroes Comics did have a three issue run of the book Footlicker. This is the mildest cover of the series.
Yeah, dude, it's great.
Please tell me you read this so you can tell me what this book is about. What is it?
I've lost bidding on auctions for this book at least 5 times.
Damn. That means the people that are more dedicated to feet than you.
But yeah, Heroes Comics, I'm telling you, Heroes Comics sell for a decent amount of money.
Wow.
Those titles,
Footlicker.
There's several hundred different titles. Most of them only ran a few issues outside of like Bondage Fairies and some of the more anime type stuff that they had. So there's tons of these interesting series that are only a few issues long. There's some wonderful Wally Wood books that pop in through the Eras titles as well. And they sell well. I mean, you could sell these books will often sell for $20 to $40 each.
Hey, was Styx the foot model here? Styx.
No.
Okay, you
You
are.
never know. You never know. So that is what we have this week for Joe's Just Looking In. A little look into the foot side of comics and some of the artists out there. It's a niche. Hey, in the golden age, we had bondage covers, we had headlight covers, whatever. It's a trope. It's a trope. Maybe someday on the CGC label, you'll see foot fetish.
Tune in next week.
Yeah,
for
you
Joe's
never know.
Foot Opera.
Yeah, you never know, kids.
Next week, the theme is hairy armpits. So,
Hey, if there are people like that like hairy armpits, if people who like
there are people that like that. I am not for that.
There's people who like carpet on the muffs. You know what I'm saying?
Joe likes a little. He likes that 70s, like that 70s.
I will not complain about a big bush, but I do not like the hairy armpits. Yeah.
All right, that was fun. All right, let's say hello to the chat. GT Key Comic coming in first. Second, drum roll. Don't need a drum roll. He came in third. He swept it. He took the podium. Congratulations, GT. Back on top, taking all the medals. You deserve it.
It's probably negative 30 degrees and 70 inches of snow wherever.
Well, we're gonna get to that. He's still. He's. I don't want to leave out Tommy because he did give it the old college try. It's Friday time to release the qualified rejects on the world. What's up, Tommy? Glad you're here. But no, GT is still trying to get the GoFundMe going so he can get his. I think he wants a beach house or something in California. I think California might be the worst, hardest place to get anything built.
He wants a
I don't know. Yeah. I don't know if it may be hard to get anything built in California, so you maybe want to look somewhere else. But good luck, GT. You keep at it.
What you want is a houseboat.
Yeah.
It can be mobile.
Grumpy Gus. Happy Friday, all. What's going on, Grumpy?
What's up, girl?
Sabuno. Good days, mate. I challenge Jedi to show us some books without boobs and
Yeah.
not this week.
I'm thinking myself. I was like, do I have anything? Actually, I do have a few books this week that
I wish I'd read that earlier. I could have. If I'd read that earlier, maybe I could have thrown a little curveball in there. But no, you win. You win this week, Sabono. Yeah, you win this week. The always faithful Terry Floyd. Hey, all, what's going on, Terry? Sorry, Terry, that you did not get your Doctor Who fix this week. We'll be back next week. I called out, and then I actually found out I was going to actually make it. So when they told me that we were going to cover the Angels again, I was like, I got to be there for that. But then I didn't do it. So
I got stuff working.
But we'll do it. We'll be back next week on Styx Boys channel to cover more Doctor Who. BK, what's going on, BK? Always a pleasure. BK is here.
So
Tyson is a happy camper this week. He has been not quite the foot segment that maybe he was wanting, but I know he's happy with it. I know he's happy. Cosmic, what's going on?
Who else is giving you foot comic segments?
Nobody.
Foot massage.
You know what time it is. It's time to rock and roll. Let's do it. We're gonna do it, Tyson. I'm sorry, Cosmic. We're gonna do it, Cosmic. Who else we got? Don't want to see. Am I missing anybody, guys?
We got Seraphim. We got RP.
We get Sarah. I'm still scrolling down. If I miss them at the RP, just in time. What's going on, RP? Did I miss Sarah already? Did I go past him? Or have I not got there yet? I don't want to miss him.
There we go.
Did you get Paul Gunn?
There you go. What's going on, Sarah? We got see blue buttons, Kenny.
It's possible.
Paul.
It's
What's going on,
possible.
Paul? What's going on? What's going on? Glad you are here. And I think that's it. If I missed anybody, you guys throw them up. If we all miss you, we're sorry. We'll do better next time.
So Jedi, you're in the
Go on.
driver's seat. You want to do some pickups?
I will. So this week, actually, I think this may be the only late. No, I got more. So I have a Lady Death as I think this is Sun K, but it's signed by Brian. I can't think of his last name.
Padula?
Yeah. It might be a little
Pluto,
risque, so
sorry,
I'll throw it up
Pluto.
there real quick. Pluto, yeah. So yeah, I think that's Sun K though. Swarm
Probably
Fest
right on
is going
that
on
C
this
of A that
weekend.
you got there.
It is. You're absolutely right. Styx is all over it. Swarm Fest
Big,
going
big
on this
letters,
week, so I will be picking up probably some more Lady Death this weekend. I got some for a song.
Nice.
It's Poison Ivy, but it's probably one of her art books, I think. But that's Poison Ivy. I got some. Okay, we're gonna go on a little Jamie Tyndall run here. Got some. These are out of some blind bags he did. These two are. This is obviously Harley and Elvira. This is a medal of metal
Holy Quinn.
Harley.
David Dead.
Another Harley.
Nice. That Tyndall.
This came out of the blind bag. This is he did a sketch in every blind bag. So I bought a couple of blind bags. I think I bought like 3 of them. They were like $70 a piece or something. But this is a gender swap Magneto with a Magneto sketch.
That's Juanito.
Juanito. And this is
nice back end.
this is-
Right. She's the mistress. She's got the ass that can actually squeeze metal plates.
can bounce a quarter. Devil's Deviant. So he did a Vampirella sketch on a Devil's Deviant, but okay. Not complaining, I guess.
That's cool.
No, why not?
And here is I guess it's a gender swap
I
Captain
agree.
America on a Captain Canada cover. This is a metal Ahsoka, 1 of 10. They only did 10 of these covers.
That's cute. I like that. It's a cool background.
That's kind of cool.
Here is a
Tyndall's going to do Bird City, so that's nice.
Nice.
here's a Sith
That's Talon.
with the he did the he did the Darth Vader, or not the red
Kylo Ren.
right,
Darth
so
Maul.
Kylo
Ren.
yeah.
That's
Remark on there. Here is one of his foil.
That's the Star Wars universe I want to see.
Me too. This is his one of his artist comp Lady Death foils.
Yeah, what's up, nerdy?
Did I need? I think I can get away with it. There's not really, well, maybe a little bit, but it's okay. Here's one of his artist comp papers, and he did the Psy. Is it Psy? Is that how you say it? Sith Psy, little thing, Lady Death. Remark
Nice.
over there.
Oh, nice.
But this is one of his artist comps, and this one he did the sword on this lady. This is one of his Lady Death covers, and for no apparent reason, then I just can't resist. See, this is a Wheeljack metal.
You love your flags.
Yeah.
I do,
And you
I
love your
Vampire.
Vampy. It's
And I love my
different. It's
Vampy.
different.
Yeah, that's all I got this week. So yeah, all boobs.
Nice.
I guess.
Yep. Let's see. I did get this. Speaking of belly buttons, this is a nice little
Oh, that's nice.
Pulot. Yeah, little Pulot from
Is
Zenoscope.
that Pulot? Show that again. That's
Yep.
Pulot?
Yep. It's one of the Zenoscope Legacy. It's limited to 100.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, Zenoscope is
different
pricey
Pulot.
nowadays, but every now and then they got some gems on there. And I can't remember whether I showed most of the shit. I got a little. I heard Skull Crusher. Some of these, not the Pulot, but some of these that I'm showing, I actually picked up from James.
Are they
Kreider.
still doing that comic?
I think so. Yeah. James Kreider's been selling on Whatnot now, and
really?
James always has fantastic books. So I picked up a handful of things here.
I remember I started reading that book and then I just stopped.
Nice little frame.
Nice.
Red, white, and blue.
You know what? I will pick up the Dana Bannon Alien. Why not?
Oh, that's good.
Picked up a few Akira.
Nice.
A little
Really?
Ebaz. Little Ebaz.
Hey, JJ's doing a stream right now.
A little Lotte. A little Rard. A little more Ebaz because I like Ebaz.
Evans is good. He's another one that just did not quite make the cut
A little Jusco.
for my PC.
Great Lotte. A little Black Betty. I don't know. I've just been collecting this run every now and then. Once you start to get like 7 or 8 books, you're like, I might as well just start grabbing them.
I have a Black Betty. I have a couple of Black Betties.
Lady Mechanica, always great covers. A little
Great
Pink
artwork on those.
because I love my Hardcase Crime books.
David Bowie haircut.
Especially the older Hardcase Crime books, which are not easy to come by. And a little Pop Star Assassins. And that's what I got for this week. Not too much. Haven't been getting much in the mail. It's a little bit rough this week with the mail service, to say the least.
Yeah, when the mail can't get to your door, it's hard.
Yeah.
To get mail.
Yeah.
Oh.
All right.
I'm in the same boat. I got nothing. I did more selling this week than I did buying. So there you go.
Speaking of selling,
I have a question for Styx though. I don't know if it's the time or the place. Styx, you're doing a sale tomorrow. You're selling military pins. What is that?
I got a lot of Army military pins. Like
Oh, really?
I don't know. Like I don't know.
Like
There's
you know,
pins that you would get, I guess, for if you were in the military, like Sergeant Stripes
like
and like
okay,
the U.S. Army and things like that.
Oh.
nice, sweet. Dom, I know you've been working.
I have nothing. Had a busy week. Couldn't get anything. I actually was expecting 2 packages. Both packages got rerouted and sent back because insignificant address. I had to call up the company and
insignificant.
yeah. Well, the whole thing is that they figured they said insignificant address. All it had was New York apartment. My apartment. You know,
That address is insignificant.
Insignificant. Well, you know it is. You know what I freaking mean.
Incomplete. I know what you mean. Yeah, incomplete.
Insufficient.
Insufficient.
Yeah, insufficient. Okay.
Yeah, so it kind of sucked. I had to
How
call
dare
the
you
company.
use insignificant?
They actually fixed it up, and I should be getting the packages sometime next week.
Sucks.
Yeah.
Other than that, I got like I said, I haven't had a chance to get to the comic store. I got to buy some books. Maybe hopefully next week. Buy some stuff.
Little reminder, kids, if you're selling books on eBay, I got my 1099 in the mail today. Don't forget to file your taxes, kids.
Yeah, I'm waiting on mine.
My freaking my W-2 forms. They didn't send them yet.
Yeah, so,
I imagine I'm going to get one from Whatnot too.
Change a little.
Yep.
And I'm gonna tell you this. I'm
Make
surprised
sure
no one knocks at my
write
door.
off as much as legally possible, kids.
So I'm surprised nobody's knocking at my door saying, "You owe taxes for the last few years." Sorry, you're bullies. I hate the IRS. Go fuck yourselves.
Yep.
Hey. You tell them that.
Yeah.
You tell them that when they're like, motherfuckers.
Go after the people like Wesley
One
Snipes.
day you-
Go after the people like Wesley Snipes. I figured $2 million plus. I'm just a hardworking guy. Stop taking my money, you bitches.
They want their money. So just remember, kids, those 1099s are coming. Make sure to claim
Tom
your
wants
shit
to
on
be
the taxes.
famous, and he doesn't want to pay taxes.
You what? The IRS. Go fuck.
Yeah.
No.
Yep. Fuck them.
Now all four of us are getting audited.
Yeah, we're all getting audited. Damn it, Tom.
All right. So for Comic Now later this week, for this week, a couple fun things. I know everyone's talking about it. I couldn't not put it up there. That Dan Quintana Absolute Batman 16 is just a badass cover. Good luck getting it. If you didn't get it, good luck, because it's out the door way too pricey now for me to go try to grab that. But if you like Dan Quintana, I believe I showed what was it, maybe last week, week before. He does have a Kill Immortals 2 book coming out cover as well. Great artist. He had a really good heavy metal when they rebooted heavy metal there as well. It was a good cover. He's an artist to look out for. That's really great stuff.
Hello, Mama Bear.
Bug Wars had a fun little Tuolote cover this week. Bug Wars has a Spider Witch special that kind of snuck out there. It was I haven't read the special yet, but the series itself was kind of interesting and kind of enjoyed it. But for all you Lotte chasers out there, it's a fun Tula cover. And Spirit of the Shadows #1 comes out. Nick Cignetti did Pink Lemonade, is doing Spirit of the Shadows. I just really love, he's doing the interiors as well in this. There's a very fun, like crazy Kirby-esque kind of appeal to his art. And it looks like it's going to be fun. So check it out. Stick with those indies. And coming up in the future, Batwoman is relaunching, and there actually is a Sway cover that I am actually going to put on a list. Mainly because she's wearing a mask, so the face doesn't have to look as mannish. But it's a great Sway has great covers. I do kind of get lost sometimes because I do think his female faces do tend to be a little masculine at times. But this is a great cover. It's a great cover.
May your first child be a masculine child.
Yes. Thank you, Luca Brazzi. So yeah, this is the one in 25 for Batwoman #1. Cool cover. A lot of the covers on it are pretty nice. So for all you redheaded fans out there that love a good Batwoman cover, you're gonna be able to fill those boxes with some fun covers. For all you Suspiria chasers out there, Smile for the Camera #2, cover B is a fun little Suspiria cover out there. I believe this is one of the IDW, the ID Dark series that's coming out. Sometimes some of these slip through the cracks and people don't realize that with some of these little indies, a lot of these artists that you like will slip in a cover here and there. So it's a nice little Suspiria cover. So, pick it up if you like it. And Pop Kill is still going with their seasonal flavors, and we are getting an Easter cover. Lovely Tulote cover. It's pretty.
Is
nice.
is it still on issue #1? What?
It ran through the whole series, and what they're doing is they're reprinting issue #1s with these seasonal flavor covers. So there was a Christmas one, there was a Valentine's Day one, and we're getting an Easter one. They tend to be fun, good covers, and because I have most of them all already, I'm not going to stop now. So
how many were in the entire? So is it done?
Oh yeah, it was only like it was 4 or 5 issues. The run, 4 issues I think for the series. But people did a lot of exclusives for one. People still keep going back.
Is it going to be like Heat Seeker? Or is it going to be like Pop Kills? Diet?
I don't think so. I mean, because
Diet Pop Kills or whatever.
It had the original run came out as a Kickstarter, and this was just basically a reprint of that run that was released to stores, with some different covers. I don't know. I mean, people like the series. I like the series. I thought it was a fun read, as well as having all the cover candy as well. Sometimes it's nice when you get both, a decent read and a lot of cover candy. So,
That smile for the I don't have no idea what that smile for the camera cover just makes me kind of want to read it. I have no idea what it's about, but just that cover alone kind of makes me want to kind of read it.
Yeah,
Looks kind of dark and.
Yeah, and when it's like, oh, I see something that's coming out in the future and it's like issue 2, and I know I'm going to buy it, then I have to go back and probably just buy issue 1 just to read it anyway, since I know I'm going to get issue 2. So, might as well. And for my tops and tails this week, Tigress Island is coming. There's for issue 2, there is a Steve Mannion cover. I put this out for all you Steve Mannion chasers out there, like myself. Mannion doesn't do a shit ton of covers, and a lot of his covers do kind of go under the radar a little bit.
Cover 2 should be called Cover Double D.
It's I like Steve's stuff, and it's a Mannion cover, so I had to put it there. Issue 1 is coming out very soon, and that's the other 2 covers that are there as well. There's a handful of covers. They're all good on issue 1, but there is a nice Luana Vecchio cover there as well on the bottom right. And there's just a handful of really cool covers. I know I pre-ordered a lot through DCBS, and they were offering some very nice discounts on these books pre-order. So they were very reasonable. Yeah, like I said, a lot of times this Mannion stuff, it's. I mean, this is through Image, so it's not like it's some Asylum Press or some weird, really small label, but still, it's a Mannion cover. Give you time to go in there, pre-order it, and get yourself a copy, nice and cheap, so you don't have to pay up on any of this stuff. That's what we got for our tops and tails this week. Jedi, who do we got? What lovely lady have you provided for us?
I don't remember because Darshell Stevens.
Well, I know her.
I don't know. I don't remember seeing you following her, but I wouldn't doubt it, Dom. I wouldn't doubt it. You're a man of the people after all. So, what I kind of like about this is right off the bat, Joe doesn't even have to wait for his for the Joe slide to see a little tongue action. Just right off the bat, this cosplayer is right up Joe's alley. She knows what the people want, and so yeah, we got her.
She has the long belly button. Because in that second picture,
Joe's gonna educate us for a minute.
I examined these pictures quite closely, and when I saw the second picture, I was like, oh, is there a little trail there? We get a little trail, and I was like, oh no, because I see in the second picture that's just a
she just got the long.
That's true, Tyson. Okay. You follow me, chick.
Actually, I'll start paying closer attention as to whether or not Dom followed. Normally, it'll pop out and I'll be able to see, but I don't remember. Maybe I just wasn't paying close enough attention. But yeah, obviously here we see April O'Neil of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles fame cosplay, and wherever it is must be getting hot because she's needing to take off some layers of clothing to stay cool. So
that jumpsuit gets a little sweaty sometimes.
Yeah. And here we have just right into a little Star Wars, just right into it, not even wasting any time. A little, I don't know what Sith this is exactly, Dom. I don't know, Dom.
She's supposed to be going. She's a dark side. She's actually just playing a dark side character. It's not Ventress.
Take a hit, Tales from the Dark Side.
Yeah, Tales from the Dark Side, yeah.
Give the people what they want.
She's like, this is what the people want. It's not a character you know, but it's the character that the people want. So she's not wrong.
Yep.
You see, look.
And Velma. Oh, you do follow her? Okay. That doesn't surprise me at all. I got some Velma going on. A little Scooby-Doo Velma cosplay.
Fan I am, by the way, of the Velma cosplay. I like I like that vein of cosplay.
That middle picture, I tried to crop it. It was just I couldn't crop it. I thought I was going to get a little foot and toe action on that middle picture for Joe, but it wasn't. It just couldn't do it. Just couldn't. No, there's no love for it. So I did the best I could. And we're gonna get a little jigsaw because why not? Jigsaw action. She does pretty good job cosplay. The background, always pay attention. Are they really trying? Are they putting any effort at all into it? Or are they just like doing it in their living room? So yeah, she's all right.
Is it a Dynamite level cover or is it better?
yeah, usually better. And I don't know personally. I'm not really up on my R.L. Stine Goosebumps. But if this is a character in Goosebumps, I need to start reading more Goosebumps.
I can tell you the bumps I like, and they're not Goosebumps in these.
Somebody tell me, and the viewers, if there's a character in Goosebumps, any of them, let me know and point me in the right direction.
I think she just dressed it up as the putting the colors on of like one of the books.
Yeah,
she's
sure.
doing her best Ralph Wiggum Idaho costume.
Yeah, and again, not even at Joe's slide yet, and we got some little tug actually going. So this may I don't know. We've seen some really good ones in the past. One of these days, I'll ask Joe to maybe we'll have a Joe's Hall of Fame. And we'll ask Joe to pick his favorites one of these days when I just run out of ideas. We'll fall back on that maybe, but
we'll tier list them.
Yeah, we'll tier list them. That's actually not a bad idea. I usually might have stumbled upon something. All right, and then we got a little Catwoman because we are trying to keep this in line with comic books as best we can so that we don't get in trouble.
Look at this comic book character, Catwoman. It is fantastic.
Yes.
Wow. She purrs a lot.
Perfect.
And here's the Joe slide. I try to fit in as many as I can. The first one, it's America, so that one's kind of for me, and you'll just have to take it. We do get a little tongue action in it too, but it's the Stars and Stripes bikini, so I'm going to put that one in there. And then all the others, we got some tongue action, a lot of tongue action. She's trying to swallow a microphone as April O'Neil in the bottom one, and damn it, if those
low rise all day long,
those Lululemons are doing their best to slide down, or she's trying to slide them down, something. And we'll take it. So
thank you. You've done us proud this week for Cosplayer of the Week.
And she has an Ewok up Jedi's Alley cosplay.
I'm not putting any Ewoks on there. Yeah, you send it to. I'll take a look, but it better be pretty hot if I'm going to put an Ewok on there. That's for damn sure.
Yeah, I'll send you right now. Yeah. Tell me. Yeah.
It's good stuff.
Yeah.
All right.
It's good stuff.
I just sent it to you, Jedi.
All right, you sent it on
Got her ID
Insta?
dial.
Okay. I'll take a look at it. That's it for this week's Cosplayer of the Week.
Nice.
Love it. And because we read it, because somebody has to.
Oh, Lord. It's that time.
We are doing this week our 5-minute Red Sonja update.
All right.
Oh, good Lord.
So 5 is out there. So,
yeah, that ain't making the cut, dog.
Hey, hey, the ones that you want.
A little too furry. What 5 covers?
That A cover is good. Who's the artist on that A cover? That A cover is really good.
Stefan Stefich. He's been doing all the.
Hey, Nerdy, I didn't see a Wookiee.
I love the Sager covers. They have been fantastic. The others are not bad. Dynamite, their cosplay. They just do better. Dynamite. I don't know why. There's nothing wrong with cosplayer, but it literally feels like it's like some guy pulled up in a van and was like, "Hey, can I take you out to take a few pictures?"
Yeah, go stand in front of that hedge. You'll stand in front of that hedge, and we'll take your picture. Yeah.
Don't mind the poison ivy.
Yeah.
And there was a Knights of Comic there are 4 variations of the one on the far right as well. The black and white is actually pretty cool on this one. But Knights of Comics has a retailer exclusive as well for Sonya Reborn. So we got our covers, and then back into the craziness of this story. So I couldn't remember whether we had done 4 or not on stream. I know you read it. I think I read it as well.
I did read it.
But I'm not sure if we actually did it. And the only real gem of the prior issue to this, as Jedi pointed out, was the small, very small 1-panel cameo of Vampirella in a pawn shop, which was
I remember
interesting. But you got a little more backstory in 4 as to why our girl that is now Sonya really despises the blonde. So now we get in to 5 where 4 left off. Her squire was taken by this big beastie that's up there. So she's riding on because she wants to find him. She's pissed that he might be dead. She wants either some revenge or to find him. So she's trying to chase him down. At the same time, she's horribly sick and puking all over the place and everything like that. So then we get a flashback. So we see a little more of Skye, the blonde, harassing her. Skye is now also in this land, if you happen to remember. So Margaret is Red Sonja in this land, but Skye is there as Skye. And that is the phone that was found in the prior episode, issue 3, and then into 4. So our Red Sonja wants to unlock the phone, but she needs Skye to unlock it. Why they think they're magically going to do something with it, I don't know, but they do.
She thinks that she'll at least be able to make an emergency 911 call or something, which I'm just like, how dumb are you?
Women, am I right? She's sick. She's having this weird fever dream. She sees the girl that she killed because, as you remember, there was a hit and run in, what was that, issue 2? Where she's with her asshole boyfriend and they hit that little girl on a bike and then take off. And then she also sees the squire. And they're both kind of dead souls there, kind of haunting her in her nightmare. She kind of comes to, and we find out she's been out for 6 days. They kind of come along some I guess gypsies. Is that fair to say nowadays? Is that okay? Is that not politically correct? But a gypsy-like caravan that has some slave women as well. And we find out that Skye is there as well as one of these kind of captured slave women.
Doesn't it seem like Skye has kind of accepted all of this a little easier than
she doesn't seem to be horribly freaked out.
She seems like she's okay with I'm just kind of here as a okay.
So the ladies kind of go at it. They kind of do their thing. And again, she says she won't accept that the boy's dead. I believe the boy had the phone. So she has to get the phone now that she knows Skye's there. So she chases after the big bad and finally chases him down. They scrap a little bit. She goes off a cliff, lands into a big pile of bodies where she finds the squire dead. And then we finally get that one character that's been with the Phoenix throughout this whole series. And you find out that squire was her son. And that's what's going on. It's a little
wow
layered. I'm going to just say layered to be nice in terms of the story. So
yeah, you're not going to use the word. You're not going to use the word convoluted.
I'll go with layered. It,
okay.
It does have a story that's
a lot
following.
to take in just in 4 panels.
It is.
I waited to read it, and I waited to read it till the morning, thinking that I would be fresh enough, that I wouldn't be tired, and I was still struggling because then it seems like in one panel she's like spry and she's like writing and she's all, and then the next panel she's slung over a horse and she's unconscious, and I'm just like, I'm like, what's going on? Which is it? Is she up and able, or is she sick?
And I still can't.
I don't know.
I still can't jibe the whole. Does she have the skills of Red Sonja? Does she not have the skills of Red? Does she understand?
At least at the end of this one, she realizes that she's gonna have, because everybody in her posse, right, that she's running with, that she rides with, everyone thinks her squire is dead, except for her. She refuses, but she's at least come to the realization that she's gonna, if she has any chance of saving the squire, if he's even still alive, she's gonna have to fake it. That she's gonna have to fake that she's Red Sonja in order to, one, lead this pack that she's with, and two, psych out whoever she might come up against or whatever. So at least that's kind of a step in the right direction, instead of running around like some crazy lady that, you know what I mean, like, just I don't belong here, or whatever it has been for the prior 4 issues. So step in the right direction.
And I'm trying to remember.
I'll give it that.
I can't remember how long this run is supposed to be, but I'm guessing they wrap it up in the next issue, 1 or 2 issues.
Well, if it's Doctor Who, it'll wrap up in the next issue. If it's Doctor Who, like we'll wrap it up.
I mean, I know Sonja books don't go very long in terms of their story arc. When they do these, they're 4 to 6 issues and then done, and then they're on to something else. But hey, I'm happy about the fact that we've gotten a nice slew of Stuart Sager covers out of this, which is nice, because I like Sager, and I like to be able to collect a full set of him doing all those B covers, which is pretty fantastic. And the Cedric covers have been fantastic on this as well. Like I said, I grab it because I buy a lot of Red Sonja shit. Is it my favorite Red Sonja story of all time? No, probably not, because I prefer Sonja as Sonja, not Margaret from the present day. So. And
where is Sonja right now? Where is she? Is she like trapped in like a compartment inside? Where is she?
That I don't get. Like Sky's there, and she's Sky, but Margaret is Red Sonja. So I don't know. It's or
are we going to find out that Red Sonja is in Vegas fighting zombies? In
nice, got some Sager
as in Blood
awesome.
Red.
Yeah, it's I don't know. I mean, I like Sonja as a character. I want in the Blood Red though. She's Sonja. She's out there. She wants to drink. She wants to beat the shit out of people. That's the Sonja I like. It's Sonja that's fun.
She's Sonja like, yeah.
So that's what we got this week for our 5-minute Sonja update. I guess we'll be back to Vampy again next week. What comes out? I'm sure something. One of the two.
I don't know.
Another title comes out.
I don't know.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. We're not getting any Heat Seeker again until I know there is on, was it Free Comic Book Day, which is coming up soon. I forget whether they're calling it something different now. So I guess Diamond doesn't exist. But there is it's either a Gun Honey or a Heat Seeker book that is dropping on Free Comic Book Day. So we'll have something teased at least. So here's that. So that's what we got this week. Let's do it.
It's time for the That's Not a Comic, That's Not a Comic, Salia Comic, Salia. It's time for the That's Not a Comic, That's Not a Comic, Salia Comic, Salia Comic. Oh, cool. the week.
All right, this is Dom's idea this week to keep the streak going. We have Smurfogram figures. So these came out from, I had to do a little research on some of them, and from what I could tell, back in the 80s, these little Smurfogram figures came out, and they had these little figures. I had these little sayings on it. So these two that you're seeing here that are sharing this first slide, at least as far as recent sales, were the most highest resale, I guess, if you will. First off, we have the Smurfogram figure. It says, "You Smurf much better in Aruba." So I think this was kind of like a limited, some promotional thing, if I remember from a little bit of reading I did. So this was back in '86. These are PVC, created from what I can tell, because it wasn't listed this way, from a, I don't know if I'm going to say this, a Schleich toy company. It's a German company. So this one, this was about $150 on a fixed price back in early November.
Wow.
Just for this one.
Nice.
So this was this was the highest priced one, I think, probably because it was a little more limited, probably maybe even a lot more limited because it was a promotional, something to do with Aruba.
Yep.
And then we have, I don't know why this one's slightly more than some of the others, but the Smurfogram figure that says "Fly Me to the Moon." This was from 1985, from what I could tell by doing a little Google foo. Also, all these are PVC, same toy company. This one sold. This one actually had two of these sold. This was the highest one, fixed price. The price seems a little funny, but it was actually Australian dollar conversion, $71.67 after conversion back in late November. And I think the other one also Australian. Somebody in Australia is collecting these, I guess.
Yes.
The other one I think was upper $50, somewhere in the high 50s sell.
Okay.
So
And if you're wondering, do people cosplay as Smurfs? Yes, they do.
sir.
Yes, they do.
Yes, they do. You know what's funny?
And if
You had one female Smurf in the entire village of a whole bunch of the Papa Smurf was the dirtiest and the horniest out of all the Smurfs. You know, come on. Gargamel created Smurfette, and it gave an advantage to him because all the Smurfs in the village got an erection because they had a female Smurf, and they were able to catch him because it was slow. That's
also were there those images that I picked for a sexy Smurf. Were there some extremely dirty images that I could have collected? Yes, there were, but I knew better, so I didn't quite go that far. So
I told you the story. I used to collect the PVCs a long time ago. I had all the original ones. There was a place in Queens that it was called I think it was called Panda's Toys. It was like a toy store that I used to go to Queens and buy. They used to have all the PVCs of Smurfs. I used to collect Smurfs. Look, when I was a kid, I used to record the voices of the Smurfs with my my radio and had the voices, listen to the voices on cassette tape growing up. So I
thought you meant you would imitate the. I thought you said you could imitate the voices.
No.
That's what you were
Listen to the voices.
Okay.
I recorded the voices
Damn
and just listen to them talking. I can't go la 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 la. But I collected the figures, so I had some rare ones because there was a video I was watching of this guy that was talking about the sales of certain Smurf figures, and believe it or not, there's a lot of valuable ones. There's a lot of valuable ones that were
I just I mean, there's other Smurf stuff out there. I just kind of said I'll just limit it to these Smurfograms for the purpose of this week.
Yeah, cool. I had these too, and there was other ones too. There's a bunch of different ones that came out too.
Yeah,
birthday one, that But
no, you're getting ahead of us. We're going to go to the next slide. So we took a little bit of these take a little bit of a drop. So the first two on the first slide were the more expensive ones. These take a little bit of a drop because they're more, I guess maybe they're more plentiful, maybe they're more production line. But we have a 1982, at least from what Google was telling me. We do have the Get Well Soon Smurf stamp, or it's not a stamp, the Smurfogram. This one sold in early December for $15. We have the Congratulations, which looks like it's a bowling.
Yeah,
She
bowled a 300, I guess.
Yeah. That was from 1983. That one sold for $20. Again, a lot of these, the funky, some odd cents were Australian dollar conversions. So, like I said, somebody in Australia is collecting these, buying these. That was from 1983 for $20.87 in late November. We have the Happy Birthday from 1982, just under $20 in early November. And we have the, I can't read it already, something. World's Greatest Tennis Player. Thank you. That was also from 1982 for $17.96 in early December. And there were others too. I mean, you could buy a bag of them. People were selling like a bag of them for like $40, and it would come with like, I don't know, like 12 or 15 of these things in a bag. So,
and if you're also wondering out there, hey, was there a Smurfs porn parody? Of course there was.
Yes. Brainy Smurf. Papa Smurf always says, I had 2 shopping bags full of these freaking things. I gave them to my brother. He gave them to some girl named Wanda. And
Tom remembers names. Dom's got receipts.
Why did you got all your crap, man?
Because he gave it to her because she turned
around. It's got my Star Wars action figures too.
Yeah, I gave my brother my Star Wars stuff too. Growing up, which pisses me off. But
he took my Wookiee.
But when he gave the toys to her, she told him that she put them out on the floor, like on the floor. The father came home at night. The lights were off. He thought they were mice, and he freaking started going crazy.
He beat the shit out of them.
Because she had them all up. But the thing is, I remember that because I gave them to him, and the next thing you know, he gave them to her. I'm like, damn it. I'm like, I would have been rich.
Giggles is like, thank God he gave them to her.
You might have been able to get $40 for a bag of them after the Australian conversion in currency.
Listen, all I know is I wish I had them again because some of them are worth a lot of money. Well, some of them worth some decent money.
Now that Aruba one's worth $150. We know that if you had that one.
Yeah. Well,
but that's it. Just
the streak continues. The streak continues.
Oh yeah,
the streak continues.
There you go. Dom does goes. Let's get Smurfy with it.
And I do have there was an idea last week that I'll look into. I can't remember who said it. Cosmic or somebody gave me an idea for one that I'll look into. So maybe the streak will continue for at least another week if I can find.
Something always pops in my head, Jedi.
Something. There's always something.
I'll come up with something weird. And we got something from Styx this week. So
nice.
So Styx, we'll give you your little run in here if I can find it.
Right.
There it is.
You are not having a massive stroke. It's just trivia with Styx. You did not suffer a debilitating head wound. It's just trivia with Styx.
It's not CTE or PTSD.
It's just trivia with Styx.
Yeah, Terry, that's it. Yeah, I did write that down. It was Terry gave me that, so I'll look into that.
I had it up there for you. There you go.
Gonna wait.
No, we have to wait till.
I am intrigued now because of what Styx. I'm intrigued because of the message.
Outmodem.
I'm intrigued because of the message that Styx sent me before the show about the cosplayer now, but we'll see.
Yep.
So this week I decided we'd do some Groundhog Day. Groundhog Day is on Monday,
The second.
Tuesday.
Yep.
Yeah, it's on the second. Always on the
It's been
second.
a long winter.
Anyway,
Don't worry about it. You're gonna see a shadow.
so I thought I'd show off some Groundhog Day. To my surprise, there weren't that many Groundhog Day themed comic books, but there were a few.
Really?
They're just going to pull a frozen corpse out of that hole for Groundhog Day this year.
Gorilla.
Yeah, he's getting bagged by someone. So this is Gorilla Groundhog from 1987, Eclipse Comics.
Thank you, Eclipse, for giving us wonderful titles. I love Eclipse Comics.
There you go. Only these 2 issues were made, and they average about $5 on eBay. So not horrible, but I mean, it's a small window of for people who want Groundhog comics, I guess. So.
I'm gonna start looking when I start hitting some dollar boxes. I'm gonna start looking for these just to find a copy.
Yeah, that one right there hits your American flag there, Jedi, with the
look.
It's only missing one thing.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, he's got some groundhog pectorals there. I don't know if that counts. Probably not. So yeah, only these 2 issues were made, Dom. Only these 2 issues.
Oh, that's it. Damn. Okay.
Yeah. Up next is Shadow of the Groundhog, kind of an independent, low print company.
Kinda. I love the price is $1.11. That's fun.
I like the contains graphic violence. What the hell? Fucking Groundhog is gonna tear apart.
No sales on the eBay, but asking prices were average around $8. They, there's a couple $5 ones, a couple $7 to $8 ones, but and 10. But on the average, it was about $8. Interesting. I'd love to see what's going on in this book. That, like you said, it contains graphic violence. I mean, what's going on? This groundhog. Maybe someone who decided to do a comic book because they were sick and tired of that groundhog always telling 6 more weeks of fucking winter.
Yeah, we're gonna have a long winter this year, man. So don't worry about it. It's gonna be one of those things.
Well, I've had enough of a winter this week, so I'm done.
Yeah. Don't worry, continue tomorrow. Don't worry about it.
So up next, this is where Jedi's surprise probably gets inclusive. There was a Kickstarter.
Yes, I remember this
for
Kickstarter.
Sven the Groundhog, Savior from the Stars. There's 2 issues on of this, and I'm going to go through the covers that they had. There was quite a few covers. It'll be quick though, not too bad. Here's your kind of your A through D regular covers. Matteo Leone, Ivan Nunes, Leonardo Colpietro, Mike Crome, and Neil Ruffino. And the D cover was by Ivan Tao.
Yeah, you got an Ivan Tao there.
Get an Ivan Tao. So if you're an Ivan Tao collector, that's maybe something that could be on your list. And I know he's popular at times. So
I enjoy Mike Crome as well. Mike Crome does some fun stuff. Hey, Elias. Good old Elias.
Third.
There we go. Then you got your cover.
Got a groundhog.
AG. Yep. These were limited copies. You got $250, $125, and $75 for the
top is
no breastplate there.
Yep.
They're not bad.
Not bad at all. Oh, yeah. Sonia Madison, Coco Aspen always makes me happy.
Here we go. H, I, and J. Kind of in the bedroom scene here, I guess. So you got her little lingerie on the eye.
You got a groundhog sitting on the chair and a beaver staring you right in the face.
More beaver, less groundhog.
Yeah, right?
There you go. And this is all issue 1 so far.
It's a Zatanna cover.
Yeah, we got a little like a Zatanna mock-up here. Same thing. These special covers here all had like 250, 125, 75 limited covers. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, I like how they call it the absurd. It's kind of interesting.
Yeah, just give me this. I'll take the covers with the topless ones. That's it. That's all I want.
There you go. Yeah. Hey. And this one had a cover P and Q. John Jagdish Kumar and Talara Pablo. I think loves it. I think they called it like Love is in the Air or something like that. As far as the cover,
I find John Royal covers to be a wonderful blend of J. Scott Campbell and Tyndall.
Yeah,
if you mix Tyndall and J. Scott Campbell together, I think you get a lot of John Royal covers.
I see that. Yeah, I agree. So
I like his work.
Up next, I think is issue 2. So here's issue 2. Here's your A, B, and C and D. Again, you get that Ivan Tao on cover D.
Burns in there as well. That's nice. Nice. You can always tell that
limited covers.
The Ivan Tao stuff. Oh, that's nice. You can never go wrong with a girl on a rocket.
Yeah.
Apparently not. I actually like this one. This is
and it's a bubble helmet, and she's on a rocket. It's a winner.
Yeah, there's a couple boxes ticked there for you, Joe.
Yeah,
and then if you go even further to the G, you get that the topless. So it's another box.
The topless ones,
Joe.
Nice. And you don't need shirts. You don't need shirts in space.
She's still wearing her socks though, Joe. You can't see the tootsies, but that's all right. Maybe next slide.
They'll learn someday.
Here's your H, I, and J cover.
Yeah, man. There's 2 absurd covers. Nice.
Yep. You got 2 of the absurd ones.
Nice.
We haven't gotten any completely absurd covers, though.
No. This was an interesting cover. It's like a mushroom lady. I don't know what
Groundhog.
K, L, and M. I thought this was. I mean, that K is a.
I'm looking for the groundhog. Where is it? In our pants?
I'm a far bigger Sun K fan than I am of Shikari. Sun K always has some good stuff.
So those are those.
Oh, Greeny. I love me some Paul Green.
Your P, Q, and R covers. I think this one.
There are you.
There we go. And then your cosplay covers with Hime, Daria, Kimi, right? I guess these were all 150.
Hime.
Limited. Hime.
I'll call her whatever name she wants to be called.
Yeah, right.
I see they didn't give her a live groundhog for
Nope.
Right?
Not even a stuffed one. So there you go. There's my groundhog covers for this year. This week.
Well, she got the
there
beaver.
You go. Happy Groundhog Day, everybody. Hopefully it's in early spring.
Nice.
Yeah, good old whatnot.
Excellent. Good stuff. All right, kids. So for Spotlight this week, I just started going through hack slash covers. And I was like, I've been grabbing some here and there. I've never been a huge collector of hack slash, but I do love when I see some of the old stuff, the old DDP stuff pop up on Whatnot auctions or whatever. I'll always throw it in there. And there's a lot of really good, fun, amazing covers for hack slash that are out there. Some are expensive, some are relatively reasonable. So I figured I'd just grab 30 really cool hack slash covers. If you're not familiar with what's out there, hopefully this gives you a nice little overview of some of those little gems that are out there. So the first issue, it's not hack slash's first appearance, but the DDP run, the CASSIE cover is a good classic hack slash cover for the beginning of the run of DDP. Now it went from DDP over to Image. And those are the 2 main runs. And then there's a lot of like little one-offs here and there and little mini series as well. The DDP series has some wonderful winners in there, including a nice early Nakayama cover where you just got the DN instead of the whole DNA on the cover. So for you Nakayama chasers, if you want some earlier Nakayama, it's a good one to hunt for. You have you want to call it the first prison or you want to call it Voltron the first prison? I don't know. But it's Jenny's early work. So this is one that it's I won't say it's impossible to come by because you can find it. You got to pay up a bit for it. It is findable. It's not a complete ghost or anything like that. But if you collect Jenny stuff, it's definitely a good frozen you want to have in your box.
Okay.
The Eric Jones covers, I think, are gorgeous. There's a handful of Eric Jones covers in the DDP run that are gorgeous. This is one of my favorites of those. I just think it's a beautiful, gorgeous cover. And again, we're still in the first DDP run here. I'm a big Joe Herrera fan. There is a Joe Herrera cover in the DDP run as well on /21. So for all you Herrera chasers out there, this stuff is fantastic. Murhoff has some great covers out there. This one is just badass. It's just a badass cover on /24. And I tried to put in ones. Some of these runs that are in here and some of the one-offs have some crazy harder to find, more rare stuff. I tried to stick with stuff that's more findable because a lot of these covers are really hard to come by sometimes. The Dan Parent cover always sells well. Not a cheap book. One of the best innuendo covers. In the spirit of Archie, in case your eyes can't read that, saying, you're covered in semen, and he says, these innuendo jokes have gotten out of hand, and the monsters say we prefer to be called deep ones. So, little fun Dan Parent innuendo cover there on /. And the end of the run of DDP does have this badass Francavilla cover as well.
That's a nice cover. I like that.
I like Francavilla a lot. His covers are always fun. His horror covers are great. This is a really good one. Again, Jenny has some gems in here, and this is one of them. I don't know. A lot of the early Frozen stuff is just really good and a lot of fun.
A nice cover. Beautiful cover.
And there's several variants of this as well.
Did they make a version of this cover too?
There's several. I know there's a colorized, more colorized version of this. I think there might be. I don't know. And then they reprint a lot of these too in other.
I kind of like this black and white with the shades of like a little red, the blue eyes and stuff like that. It's really cool. I like that.
Yeah, it's a nice cover. Tim Seeley, who is, he's the / creator, but he will do a handful of these covers as well because he's an artist as well as a writer. And I do love the Girls Gone Dead cover. It's a lot of fun. You had a crossover with Evil Ernie, and there's a Crank cover in here as well. And Crank has some fun covers. Doesn't have a ton of / covers, but he does a lot of. I forget whether he does like colors or letters inside. But yeah, it's a good fun little crossover with Evil Ernie.
BK, IRS, fuck them.
The first annual was a crossover with Suicide Girls. There's probably like 6 covers. A handful of the E and F covers are pretty hard to find. This is one of my favorites. This is a Seeley cover, and again, these sell for a good bit of money as well. More Eric Jones on the Image run. Eric Jones's stuff is great. It kind of has a Tula Lotte-ish kind of feel to it, but just great art, good covers. Another Mary Hoff again. I threw it in because I know Jedi loves him some Scooby-Doo. So a little kind of little Scooby-Doo homage there. It's always kind of fun.
What is that? A naked mole rat?
It looks like a naked mole rat. Yeah.
I forget the name of the dog-like creature. A nice Elizabeth Torque cover on the Image run as well.
Scissor hands type of cover. Or
yeah.
Nightmare on Elm Street. Well, I don't think it's a Freddy Krueger cover. It's more a Edward Scissorhands.
Well, she's only got one glove, so I think it's Freddy Krueger.
Pretty good. Oh, okay.
The fun thing about Hackslash, there's a ton of good covers through these runs. It's like Deadly Class. You go through and you just kind of looking through some old boxes and you find some of these and stuff like that. And there's some winners in these. And of course the Image, the last of the Image run, again one of the better Jenny Frison covers out there. And I love all Jenny's work, but yeah, it's been reused on, I think, one of the omnibuses and stuff like that. So
I think so.
It's good. It's good Frison cover. Some of the other crossovers, you have Hackslash meets the Zombies versus Cheerleaders. Nice Dominic Marco cover.
Dominic Marco.
Little cake there. Little cake.
Oh, Moonstone. I like Moonstone.
Yeah. You had Hackslash crossover with Eva. I like, there's a handful, especially when they cross over with Dynamite, you get a few black and white covers that are pretty nice. This is Tim Seeley cover. It's a nice black and white cover. The color is good as well, but I don't know, I kind of dig the black and whites on these. Same with Image, had a nice Jim Rugg cover. There's a color version of this as well, but the black and white just, I think, looks great. Richard Pace, who does some of the best Barbarella stuff, had a nice cover on Hackslash Resurrection. My boy Joe Picar had a nice little Vampy, because Vampy shows up in Resurrection for a bit. So you got a nice Cassie Hack and Vampirella cover there with Joe Picar. You had, I think this might have been from Body Bags. You had a Talavera. I think this was a 616 incentive. So for all you Talavera fans out there, I know he's been kind of hot shit this past year in terms of some of those Marvel covers he was putting out. Want some older Talavera? Here's a nice Hackslash cover to get.
Nice.
With again, this was annual number 3. The Zucker Brule cover, just nice cover. These annuals aren't the easiest to come by sometimes either. Again, the black and white, the Solar cover is very nice. Looked far better, I think, in black and white than it did in color.
So she's so it says Chaos. I mean, she's with Evil Ernie, Lady Death.
Yeah, it's the whole that whole Chaos universe crossover. Yeah.
Actually, she's wearing she's wearing Eva Ernie's pin.
Yep. And
what's it?
There, of course, another great Frison in the Vampirella crossover.
I had that one. I think I sold that.
Yeah, it's a good cover. There's a trade dress, this and whatever, but as a virgin, it's a cool cover.
Mm-hmm.
You got a little Zerdy in there. I believe this one was Body Bags.
I think I had that one.
Yeah, I think it was retailer exclusive for that one. And I love Zoe Thorogood. She did the Hackslash Back to School. And I don't know if you could see, but this one's special to me because we used to swass each other all the time. I don't know what you've called it. We always called it swassing when somebody would pass out drunk.
Jedi, you're a dirty flipper.
And you'd take a Sharpie and you color things. So
I didn't make much money on it.
Yeah. I don't know if you could see on her face there. The dog's holding the Sharpie.
You made anybody on it.
There is a dick drawn on her cheek. That's special to me because we used to do that to our friends all the time. When whoever was the first to pass out drunk was definitely getting several dicks on their face, a chin strap, always a chin strap.
Joe, come on, get over the political correct, man. We'd at least put 8 layers of Sharpie on their nose to cover their nose fully. So that was always fun. You gotta make it more graphic.
That's a dick. Our buddy Bill McKay there had a great, because there was a Zombie Hackslash crossover, so you had a great Bill McKay cover there. You had nice Anot cover as well. Yeah, there's a handful of good ones in that hack slash zombie tramp crossover. So there's some fun ones in
There's
there.
a naughty one of that too, right?
Oh yes. And last but not least, thank you for watching our little hack slash with a nice Gifford cover.
Nice.
On hack slash resurrection. So thank you very much for watching our nice little cover. Hey,
resurrecting something.
It's fun to run through some of these. It's like I said, it's a series like people hit veins of this stuff and whatnot sometimes during the stuff, and I'm always looking to pick these up. Because a lot of them you can pick up cheap, and there's some good artists buried in those. I
don't know, Mama Bear. That's out of experience?
That is pretty bad. That is pretty bad, especially if it extends all the way down the neck. So thank you very much for hanging out with that. Jedi, do you got some collectibles for us today?
Oh yeah, go ahead and run it. I'll pull it up.
All righty.
Coming soon, collectibles. Tom might have helped a tiny bit.
All right, Dom didn't help at all. So,
because you don't like some of the
all
stuff.
right. Yeah, no, I'm kidding. All right, this week we have. I almost didn't do one this week. I think in the future this may become like a monthly thing. We just do this monthly, maybe end of the month, instead of every week. But we'll see, because this is just kind of trickling out. I don't get a whole lot of things, but this week we did get.
You got Toy Fair coming next 2 weeks, so there's gonna be some stuff dropping. So
we'll see. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. We do have Nightmare on Elm Street by Mezco.
Ooh, that's nice.
Freddy Krueger comes with all the
Soft goods.
accessories that you see here, including the one where his face is peeled off. I'm trying to remember that in the movies. I don't know. Maybe I'm not up on my.
The skeleton face. When she peeled, she grabbed his face. It was a skeleton face. Yeah.
Peeled it off. Okay, it's been a while since I've seen Nightmare on Elm Street. This is a reissue alert. So apparently this has been out before, and this is a reissue. So if you didn't get it the first time, I guess you're getting a second chance. So go get it.
There you go.
For anyone that really, really, really collects Hot Toys Predator statues and figures, you get a chance for the Father Predator. I tried to find a nice meme of the Father Predator to go with this slide. I could not find it. Okay, so you get what's his name again. Again, you get the Father Predator. Comes with the accessory scene here. And this is a pre-order alert, so this is available for pre-order now at Hot Toys.
Nice.
The Crow. Okay, bear with me on this one because this is one of those where it's got a deluxe and it's also got an exclusive. So if you're interested in this one, I really say kind of wet your whistle with what I'm telling you here. But if you really want it, you're going to need to go do your own research because it listed like 3 pages of what you get with this, what you get with it, this, and this. So too much for me to actually cover in any slide. But so this is the deluxe. Not a bad job on the face. This is from Infinite Statue.
It's a lot of hands.
A lot of hands. So you get
He was handsy.
a chair. You get a chair. You get some guitars. You get a shotgun. You get the sword. You do get the crow. You get the tombstones, and obviously you get the figure. So this is the deluxe. A step up from the deluxe. Oh, this is the pre-orders are now live for this. I think we saw a little bit of a couple of weeks ago, or maybe even a month ago, kind of a little teaser of this, maybe. But you also have the exclusive. So from what I can tell, again, if you're interested, go do your homework. But from what I can tell, with the exclusive, you get everything that was on the previous slide, but you also get this little window stand, where you can actually make him stand in front of the broken window and make it look a little more, decorative and that kind of stuff. So it comes with the face mask and the little candles and all that kind of stuff. So again, do your homework if you're interested in this. It is pretty cool. And the likeness, they did a pretty good job on it, I think. So this is now live.
Nice.
So. All right, we got some Beavis and Butthead by Mondo. So we got all of the. You even get Cornholio, which is cool.
Nice.
I think if they had left out Cornholio, this would have been a big fail.
I hear he needs TP for his bungle.
He does
TP for my bungalow.
All right, so you get all this, and you even get different TV screens you can put on the TV, which I think is a nice touch. The only thing I thought was weird is, as you can see in the little gift that I put down there, I don't remember these T-shirts. I don't remember Death Rock and Skull, so I guess they couldn't use AC/DC and Metallica.
Yeah, because I think they don't have the.
You can get licensing, I guess, for AC/DC and Metallica. So that kind of sucks. But other than that, pretty cool for those of us that I wouldn't say grew up with Beavis and Butthead, but certainly in our younger days, young adults.
Yes.
Love Beavis and Butthead.
Back in those liquid television days of MTV.
Yeah.
I used to like when they used to have the video and they used to make fun of the video. When they showed
Yeah.
the videos on MTV.
Yeah. No, there was a time when I never missed a new episode of Beavis and Butthead. It was like a religion almost. So pretty cool. This is a pre-order alert. I did see this on Entertainment Earth. If anybody's interested. All right, we have Doodles. This is by I didn't put it on here, but this is by Funko. Yep, I didn't put their logo on here. I forgot, but yeah. So this is by Funko because Funko is trying new things apparently.
The brain trust at Funko is working overtime.
Yeah, well, I actually think these are pretty cool, like drawings, like sketches type of thing, And
I'm not gonna hate on it. I'm not hating on it. They didn't, at least from what I saw, they didn't show me the box, but I assume the boxes probably look pretty similar to regular Funko boxes.
Yeah. They'll have these. They're gonna probably have these at Toy Fair when I go. I'll probably see them, Toy Fair.
Yep.
Yeah. So I'm not hating on them. I mean, they're Funkos, but I'm not hating on them. But these are pre-order alert. These are listed on Entertainment Earth for pre-order. We have Terrifier art. We have Jigsaw from Saw. We have Jason from Friday the 13th, and whoever that little dude is from Trick or Treat.
Bagman or something.
I have no idea. All right, and now I think the next couple I really get a kick whenever I get to put stuff in here that I know that Styx is going to get going to like. So yep. Oh no, not this one. It's coming. We have some John Rambo. We have. By the way, did they rename First Blood? Did they rename it Rambo? Did they do that? Because
no,
I don't know.
I've always heard it referred to often
Rambo,
as Rambo First Blood, but I think that might have come in after Rambo 2 came out. Then they started referring to it.
They just
as Rambo
dropped
First Blood.
the new trailer for the reboot that's coming out. The new like a picture.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, I saw some stuff about casting for it. We have Rambo, which I assume is maybe from the original one. I'm not sure, to be honest with you. First Blood.
That's Rambo, the first one.
Yeah, they look like
Yeah. And then we also have 2004, which is from Rambo First Blood Part 2. These are available for pre-order. The gifts that I chose, the top one, I feel like that is Giggles at a con.
Yeah.
Keeping an eye on Dom. And the bottom one is when she sees Dom about to buy something really expensive, and she goes to stop him, and she's like, "Let it go."
No.
Let it go, Dom.
You are Brian Dennehy in this situation, though.
Yeah, you are. You are. Giggles is Rambo. You are. What's his name? Let it go.
Brian Dennehy.
These are pre-order alert. Like I said, these are on Entertainment Earth for pre-order. All right, here we go. We have some Universal Monsters anime pop animation vinyl figures. That's
These are pretty cool. I like these.
Yep. So these are we have Dracula, we have Frankenstein's monster, we have Bride of Frankenstein, and we have the Invisible Man.
Chase.
And yep, you're always just a little bit ahead of me, Dom.
Sorry.
Help me out here, Dom. Tell me the difference between this Chase and the other one.
Right. So
I cannot tell the difference.
It's the top, the bandish. No, the bandish on the head. It's a translucent plastic compared to the regular one. It's
that's some bullshit.
It's just a little. It's one of the whack.
I can't tell that.
Now, if these dipshits, because if they were smart, they would have made the Chase as an empty box for Invisible Man.
Yeah, they would have had just a close.
Yeah. They would have done it like
just a clear head with the
clear plastic.
Yeah.
No, just an empty box.
With the
Just
glasses,
an empty box.
No,
Invisible
the plastic. All clear plastic, like he's naked.
You don't want to copy John Cena.
Yeah. And you could have had that, but I don't know.
Cool. I do like these. I will be getting these when they come out.
Well, keep that credit card. Oh, by the way, this is pre-order alert on these.
Your alert.
And well, keep that credit card out, Styx, because we're not done yet, and because I'm lazy, I use the same gifts for both slides. We have patchwork pops.
Oh my god, I didn't see these.
The same figures. These are patchwork pops.
I like Dracula. That's pretty cool.
Again,
we have Dracula.
The brain trust there is working overtime.
We have the Bride and the Invisible Man. No chases for these that I can see.
They had patchworks for Batman, Harley Quinn.
Yeah, there were other patchworks
at one time before. So they're doing this with this. Hey, it's what? Listen.
Yeah, I agree, Cosmo. Where's the Wolfman?
You know what? Like I said, they make them
the Mummy.
The Mummy. I know you like the Mummy. The Mummy and the freaking Invisible Man. Eventually, they'll make another one. If these sell, they'll make the Mummy.
So, yeah, I was gonna say if Styx just buys one set of all of them, I think that'll be enough for Funko to say, "Hey, these are a hit. We'll make more."
Like these, make some more.
Remember that story 2 years ago? How they were going to start limiting the SKUs?
Yeah.
No, they actually did. No, actually, hey Joe, they have a lot of exclusives, a lot of like limited 9,500 pieces, 7,500 pieces. They do a lot of limited pieces that they drop.
Still one of the creepiest Doctor Who's, Mama. I think that I've seen that you guys have showed me so far.
It's a toy company. They have to make some regular ones too for people to get to. So if you don't make too many regular ones, you make just enough. The pre-orders, once they sell out, that's it, and a couple in the store, that's it. You don't overdo it. That's what they're doing. They're limiting the product, but there's a lot of limited pops now. A lot of them are jumping up in value. It's crazy. So
they're limiting the product, but they've got more licenses than ever, I think.
Yeah. They got other licenses that they're coming out with.
So they've
movies and TV.
I don't know what they call it. They've widened their area, but kept the numbers low.
Yeah.
So
these are pre-order alert. So all of these are on Entertainment Earth. Styx, if you're serious and you want to order these are all available on Entertainment Earth. And that is it. Shut up and take Styx's money this week. He is ready to spend. That's all we got for this week.
And remember, this might be a segment, as Jedi noted, that might just start moving to the end of the month.
Maybe, yeah.
That's our end of the month, Jeff.
Yeah.
All right. There we go. There's Styx on the delay.
There we go.
So what are we reading this week? Dom, you've been working all week. I'm guessing you didn't have time to read anything.
Yeah, he had plenty of time stuck in the hotel to read. All right, this week.
How did I get the comics? I didn't go out.
Oh, that's true. That's true. So this week I did finish reading Evil Ernie, but I figured you guys were bored to tears of Evil Ernie, so I did finish reading it. Evil Ernie lives. He does.
What
he
story
lives.
does this have? The Escort.
So the Escort is a Kickstarter. Joe just talked about it last week. So this is they are just I think Joe last week you were talking about they're doing a trade. They're doing a trade for it, which it combines these 3 issues.
Yep.
So a lot of art as usual. These are kind of like the usual suspects when it comes to Kickstarter artists. We have Ebas for issue 1. There are, I mean, just about all these artists do about every issue, but issue 2, of course, if there's a Dravacus, I'm gonna put a Dravacus up there. I actually need to look for that Dravacus because I don't have it. And then Pulat for
I have the sketch
3.
cover of that number 1, the E-Bus one. I have the black and white sketch cover.
And as I said, apparently that I discovered last week, I have the original art for the Ale Garza
There you go.
for this too. Yeah, it is pretty cool. And now that I've read it, I know what the some of the stuff on the cover means. Okay, so basically, this comic is better than Red Sonja. I have to say, it's a better read than Red Sonja.
Wow.
It is about a call girl and escort who is very good at her job.
See, no bait and switch there. No bait and switch at all.
Nope.
So says the title.
She is recruited by a 3-letter agency to infiltrate what I can only describe as a cult, like a sex ring society that is really just the fringes of what is a cult. Really, really on the inside is a cult, and this cult worships these aliens or gods or something that we actually end up seeing in issue 3. Okay, so and they come down and eat people. That's basically what it is. She's recruited by the 3-letter agency to infiltrate, which she does. She goes in, she infiltrates, she stops this cult from sacrificing the unimportant people that they're sacrificing to these alien gods. She foils their plan.
Here's the big question, Jedi.
Yeah, I know. I'm going to get to that at the very end, but okay.
I just want to know how many times she's infiltrated in these comics.
Okay, so that's really the only thing left. So she ends up winning. She wins. She stops. She foils, and at the end, she ends up joining this department of the 3-letter agency because there's more stuff out there for her to go and to go try and stop with her. She's a former Marine. I don't know if I mentioned that or not. She was a former Marine before she became a star.
There's no such thing. There's no such thing.
You're right. You're right. She is a Marine that is now a call girl, an escort. So she has skills on top of skills. Yes, Styx.
Really quick.
I didn't know you would ask that question.
Is this 3-letter division? Is it the ATF, the Department of Asses, Tits, and Fuckery?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Sure. Yeah. It's actually amazing. It's actually not even when I say 3. I actually can't remember what the 3 letters are, but it's not the ones that we would think of. I actually can't remember what it is. So I just said it's a 3-letter agency, but it's a division of the government that stops like sex crimes or whatever. So I don't know. So they end up stopping, but the main bad guy does get away. So will we get a new arc after? Will we get a new arc? Will this Kickstarter continue? I don't know. We'll see. Because it says the last thing it said, this is not the end or whatever. Now, as I do with all of these books Kickstarters that I read, I always compare it to Vanya, the Lost Warrior, which is the gold star, the high bar. This one's not even close. This is like maybe a hard rated R. There is nudity, there is sex, but it is certainly not XXX. Yeah, they could have taken this. They actually could have taken this, and it could have been a very decent story, and also kind of made it a very adult story, a very adult, put some very adult stuff in there, but they chose not to cross that line. They went up, they pushed it like I said, a hard R and NC-17, but they didn't go beyond that. But the story was pretty decent. I would probably keep reading it if another arc came out. It wasn't bad. Like I said, I think it's better than Red Sonja right now, personally. But and it did. I mean, it did have some good covers too.
Nice.
And the art. Had
I mean, they're
pleasing images.
You don't get a lot of Ebaz that much anymore from as much as you used to when he was doing a lot of stuff. So I was happy with the Ebaz covers, and I'm a sucker for Palat stuff. I dig it. Somebody brought up the Sam Hain second print cover, by the way, the Sealy cover on Hackslash. So
we're in the van.
That's the old second print.
Sam Hain, there you go.
A Band-Aid on the knee. Wonder where she got that. Why she has a Band-Aid on her knee.
So yeah, it's good. I'm glad you're reading these because mine are all tucked away, and I haven't. Oh, thank you very much, Cosmic. I have not read mine because, like I said, I shilled out for the artist copy, the Ebaz one, and I think I got some of the Palat covers as well. I might even have that Dravakis floated in there somewhere. I can never remember anymore. When they all come, I always just kind of put them away and don't go back to them until I rearrange things. For me this week, see there, Brooklyn, BK. I it's not all titty books. It's not all titty books. I read.
Great.
To the Last Man. It's just I buy a lot of weird shit. So I have a lot of just weird books in stacks laying around, and that's kind of that's what I like to read. I like to just pick up some weird comics. And this is St. Gray's To the Last Man is a very typical Western story, just basic black and white comic, but you get the basic story of out west, kind of two feuding families. The son from the one family is called in, bumps into out on her own the daughter from the other feuding family, and of course there's some words exchanged. The son doesn't really know what's going on yet. Later finds out that the other family that the girl's from are kind of cattle rustlers, and then you basically have a good old kind of little Hatfield McCoy little family shoot off for a while through the issue, and later, she comes to fall in love with the guy that she met in the first part that she hated because she finally realized that her family were no good cattle rustlers. It was a good typical little Western story that was fun to read.
Right. This guy definitely looks like he's the long arm of the law.
Yes, he is a half Native American.
Long arm.
He's the half Native American son of this family, and like I said, he's been out doing his thing, so he came back to help the family. And pretty much everybody in the story dies except for him and the girl in the end. So good old Western story. I enjoyed it. Wasn't bad.
Cool.
Styx, you reading anything this week?
I have not had a chance to read anything this week. I've been too busy.
I'm in snow.
Yep, Shovel and Snow.
Yeah.
So this weekend I got to catch up on my reading.
More is better. And I do agree, Terry. Louis Labor is better in terms of westerns, but this was stacked in between a bunch of titty books, and I was like, you know what, I'm going to sit down and read this because I haven't read a good western book in a long time. So it was fun. It's fun.
Need a break from all those titties.
Yep. Sometimes you do. You take a little breather every now and then. So
you need a break from. You look at feet for a while, then you go.
Yeah.
I think you're looking at elbows.
And I read that Sonya book. I needed a palate cleanser.
Armpits.
So there's all kinds of things, all kinds of fun little things with
ankles.
So I do have some Tubi recommendations this week.
Right.
So I went back. They remake a lot of movies nowadays. And sometimes people don't realize, hey, those movies existed before. Sometimes it's because there's a younger generation and a lot of the younger generation, they haven't been exposed to a lot of classic movies. I don't know why. I think they're more accessible now than ever. So my recommendations for this week, I got two. The Original Mechanic, of course, remade with Jason Statham, and then a horrendous sequel.
The Mechanic was great.
The Original Mechanic was fantastic, and you get Jan Michael Vincent in it as well. And you get Charles Bronson at his best. I'm a sucker for a Charles Bronson movie. I will watch this. I'll watch Mr. Majestic. I'll watch any of the Death Wishes because, truthfully, the later Death Wishes are just hilarious to watch. But I love me some Charlie Bronson. So The Mechanic is available up on Tubi. I highly recommend it. It's a lot of fun. And then next on my list is the Sam Peckinpah classic, The Killer Elite, which is Jimmy Caan, Bobby Duvall. It's fantastic. You have basically a kill squad that kind of are independent operators for some major 3-letter agencies that kind of function out on their own. And Jimmy Caan kind of wants to call it quits. And in this business, you don't get to call it quits. This movie was remade as well with Clive Owen and De Niro. Not
Did they have a
good
different
as
title?
The original. No, it's called The Killer Elite.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So both movies that were remade relatively recently, last 10 years or so, with relatively large name actors, but nothing beats the originals, especially The Killer Elite. Sam Peckinpah is fantastic. And they're both free. So you can watch them for free on Tubi. Go back and watch the old originals because they're fun. And then you can go watch the remakes and then compare the two, which is also fun to do. What are you guys watching and doing this week in terms of streaming and movies? And
yeah, I'm gonna watch the Wrecking Crew this week,
which I watched, and Dom and I were talking about these before. I am not a Batista fan. I'm not a big Momoa fan, but I really
it looks like fun. You know what's
I
missing?
enjoyed it a lot.
The buddy cop, Lethal Weapon,
No Kid's a good movie.
Tango and Cash. Type of movie where it's fun, where they both try to outdo each other or better, and they both have it's like a pure comedy gold and action packed. You miss those action packed comedies that actually are not comedy, they're serious, but there's a lot of comic aspects in them. And like I said, my wife, every time my wife likes something to watch a movie, it's a plus for me because I want to watch it, and then if she likes it, it makes it extra special. So that's why I'm going to sit down this weekend, tomorrow night. We're going to finally sit down and watch a movie and catch that and see what happens.
It was good. I think you'll enjoy it. It's an easy watch. It's actually, a lot of those movies end up being kind of throwaway movies, but it was decent. It pulled at your heartstrings a little here and there. I laughed. I enjoyed the action.
I see the preview, right? And it's funny. He talks about his dad getting killed. He's walking across the street, gets hit by a car. he gets hit by a car, but it was like it sounded funny the way he was saying, but then you see it, it's like, oh shit, someone just his dad died. But I got it. Yeah.
It was a good solid movie. I enjoyed it a lot. I watched almost all of Wonder Man.
I'm gonna catch that sometime in the coming weeks. You got some shows that are coming out that I have to get because I don't want to be stuck not watching these shows because there's a lot more things that are coming out soon. They just showed the teaser trailer to Daredevil Born Again season 2, which I'm extremely happy about. You got the Mall.
I don't know how I feel about that weird smile.
Listen, that smile, when Daredevil smiles like that, you're fucked. You're fucked.
Yeah.
Because that's like a demonistic smile right there. That's when you're like you're about to get your ass whipped. And that's it.
I'm gonna watch. I like the Jessica Jones.
And the Royal Rumble we were gonna watch this week.
Yeah.
As BK put it. We definitely
his and hers was good. I agree, Cosmic. If you haven't seen that, if you're a Barenthal fan, I guess, even though he's not in there killing a ton of people and doing crazy stuff, his and hers was pretty good on that.
Hey Ed, out drinking any bourbon with the drinks you've been drinking today? Let me know.
So I'm continuing to watch The Beauty. I watched episode 4. Still pretty good. I'm still okay with it. I'm not mad at it yet, so that's still good. Tracking that. Other than that,
that's my weekend watch for this weekend. I think I'm gonna watch the first 4.
Yeah. Other than that, I've decided. I don't know if it's because of. It might be because we talked about some of the toys, not last week, but the week before. We talked about some. We showed some toys about zombie toys, and then I think we might have started talking about some zombie movies. So I went back and rewatched Dawn of the Dead from 2004.
Nice.
Zen Rhymes.
Man, I like that.
That was pretty fun. And then I went back and watched Day of the Dead. Not as fun, but I don't know.
The original Day of the Dead, George Romero, right?
The Romero, from 1985, I think.
The original Day of the Dead. That's the movie. The original Dawn of the Dead will kick me off the zombie movie.
I used to go to that mall every single weekend with my parents.
I just thought it was funny. It took a little. It almost felt very.
With Bob the Zombie, Bud.
Yeah, Bud. No, the way that he would the music in Day of the Dead, like the guitar. I think it was the guitar, electric guitar or something. I don't think it was a keyboard. It sounded more like a guitar. It reminded me of what's his name, Carpenter. The way Carpenter, something like Carpenter. John Carpenter would do like his little keyboard music that he would compose for like Escape from New York and things like that. It kind of reminded me of that, the music, the soundtrack for Day of the Dead a little bit. So
yeah, Ty. So the opening of the sequence of Dawn of the Dead, the original with the SWAT team going into the building, that's awesome. Yeah. Love that.
So I don't know. Well, I may find some more zombie movies to watch because I've kind of been on a little bit of a zombie kick the last couple of days.
Watch the Zombie, the movie Zombie, the Italian. It's like the sequel to Dawn of the Dead. By the Italian guy, what's his name?
Well, I'll have to read subtitles.
Not Fulci. Is it a Fulci? No, is it? It's either Fulci or it's shit. It's not an Argento, is it?
I think so. I'm not sure, but that's good stuff. The movie. Yeah.
But yeah, Wonder Man, I enjoyed it. If you're going in to watch it for like I want to watch a superhero, don't, because it's not really that kind of show. But
nope.
It was good. It was very good. Yes, it is Dario Argento. Argento stuff is fantastic, and Zombie is good. They take it. The practical effects in all those zombie movies are fantastic. But yeah, Wonder Man was good. I hope Marvel does more shit like this. Do some of these spotlights where you can do a one-off series. If I hear people talking about when's he going to appear in another Marvel movie, I'm going to be pissed because I don't give a shit.
Right.
I was just like, I want a little, give me a little series that's interesting. Maybe you give me a season 2 if you want of something, whatever. I don't need him in the larger Marvel universe. I don't care. I like the way this story is kind of self-contained. And to me, that's what made it interesting and good. So other than that, I'm trying to think of what else I watched this week. Well, like I said, Wrecking Crew was good. That was a fun movie. And I wasn't expecting to like it because Momoa is a little over the top for me sometimes. He was good in this. When he's a little more restrained in the movie, I enjoy it. Like the Fast and Furious style Momoa is a little too much for me.
Yeah.
That's a level of Momoa but this was just at the right level. It's good. Yeah, Kingsley was fantastic in it. I love Ben Kingsley in general. If you want to watch great Ben Kingsley, go watch Sexy Beast. That is some tip top Ben Kingsley in that movie.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so Hedge Knight has been I've been enjoying it. It's kind of a slow burn a bit, but I like it. I like Dunk and Egg. They're fun together. The chemistry's forming there, which I think is fun.
Yeah. I'd like to see him in another MCU movie, the Kingsley's, but that's just me.
Yeah. I would like to see. I'd like to see more. I'm excited to watch. Like I said, I started binging it last night, and around 3:30 in the morning, I was on the last episode, and I ran out of steam. So I need to rewatch the last episode. But I enjoyed it.
I mean,
like I said,
all in all, it's only like 4 hours long if you take out the
it's not long.
end credits and it's not long.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I feel kind of bad that they just kind of just dropped it the way they did. They kind of buried it a little bit, but
maybe it didn't test well, so they just dropped it.
I mean, I know people are like, I want to watch Marvel stuff. Boom, boom, Endgame, let's care. I like that every now and then, but I like a fun character. This is more of a character piece than anything else. And it's done pretty good. I like Dune Momoa. I like Dune Momoa a lot. That's my Momoa tone that I like. I love Dune. I'm sorry. I'm a sucker.
Hey, listen, freaking Aquaman, Momoa was pretty good too. Aquaman.
I liked it. I don't mind him being funny, and he could be funny. And that series that was what was it on Apple? That was really good.
Yeah, the one where he's like the chieftain or something.
Yeah.
Oh, the war chief or chief of war.
War chief.
Yeah. I enjoyed that, but yeah. They did it. That's why this is a nice. Ben Kingsley's great in Wonder Man. I like that you get some Ben Kingsley acting versus how much Mandarin we got in Iron Man 3. So good stuff. Anything else, boys? Anything else? I know Jedi has some mercy to purchase.
Well, somebody was. I can't find it now. Somebody was saying something about showing me the ick pot or something on Udon. Is it the is it the Darkstalkers Street Fighter? I feel like I've seen that one before. Is that the one they're talking about?
I don't know. What you mean this one?
No. No, it's a pre-order. It's a pre-order on Udon.
It's a pre-order.
I think it was.
There's
scary.
There's a straight up Street Fighter one, with Gil, that has 2 covers.
Hey, it says sold out already. It's the Deathstalkers. The one of them sold out.
They always Udon always one of the covers. When he has 2 covers, one cover always sells out. The more limited one always sells out super, super fast. And the other one always seems to linger there and you can get it.
And it's
actually the one that didn't sell out's the one I kind of kind of like better, but I don't know.
Yeah, I've had that with it as well.
Frigate pot, Zartan 1 in 25. I gotta get.
And they're both virgins. And neither one of them's a trade. I don't know. It's weird. I don't know. I don't know. Like I said, I think my money's going to be going to Marissa tonight. We'll see.
She's selling original.
Gourmet.
I think she's got some original art. I don't know if I'm going to get original art, but I think she's got some publisher copies. I'm going to try and get one or two.
I think Pleasant.
Yeah, my next thing.
Pleasant View's probably on, but they haven't been having as many adult shows, so I've been a little.
They are on right now, yeah. Marvel and DC though it says.
Yeah.
My next.
I kind of caught it a little bit. He had an Iron Man 129, which is not a very expensive cover. That went for like way too much money.
He's been getting like 100+ people in that room.
I was gonna say, he's got 127 in there right now.
Yeah.
See, that's the one thing about if you have whatnot and you get that many people, you can sell your stuff for good prices.
You can get that many people, yeah.
Yeah, if you get that many people.
I think the most I've ever had is like, I think the most I've ever had is like maybe 14 people in my room at once.
The next big things I'm going to do when I go to cons, commissions and original art. I got to get an original art piece of a couple of things, and
you need to start pick up some blank covers and just get people to do blank covers. That's always fun.
Commissions, yeah.
I have a whole bunch of blank covers. You usually get them like a set of 10. Somebody had like a set of 10 for like $40. Blank covers, different covers. I'm trying to find. I was trying to find a Masters of the Universe blank cover.
Blank.
Yeah,
I'm sure Dynamite probably threw one out.
I think there was
more recent.
Yeah, I think there was a mess. There is one out there. I can't think of the title. But
I was trying to find that because I want a Hordak sketch on the amount. I want somebody to do a Hordak sketch for me.
Yeah, send it over. I'll draw you one.
Yeah. You'll draw it like the freaking goddamn what is it? The Funko Pops, the freaking goddamn sketch.
Yeah.
Can't
do much worse than Funko. So. All righty, kids. If you haven't subbed up yet, please do so. And also, don't forget Kyle and Nubia's Kickstarter still out there for Kyle. I'm sure appreciates any help that is coming his way.
Yep.
We're pulling for you, buddy. If you haven't subbed up, hey, sub up at Renovision. Pete dropped the Hot 10 sometime during our show today. Was it 10? Was it 11? I don't know.
I said 10, but I don't know where it finally ended up dropping. I think he was targeting 10.
Yeah, it's normally dropped around there. Plus, Pete has all kinds of great recorded content throughout the week. It's always fantastic. Sub up over to Bruce over at Kingdom of Nerds, where he has the other comic show on Sundays, where you can see me, and he has his DCU variant show and all kinds of other fun stuff over there. Some Styx Boy, where we watch a little Who on Tuesdays, and we talk about it and talk about other things. It'll be fun, good stuff,
good time.
Yep.
And as always, sub up over on Matt's channel over on Absolute Geek Podcast, where Dom and Styx and Matt talk wrestling every week.
Tomorrow we will be doing a live stream watching the Royal Rumble at 2:00 from Saudi Arabia. So anybody that wants to come jump on and join in the chat, more than welcome. We will be watching it. So hopefully it should be fun.
Yeah.
Or Dom will be live and Styx will be 10 seconds behind, or 2 minutes behind.
Styx and Matt are both behind. I'm sitting there like cheering, and they're like, "What happened?" Because I'm ahead. Like,
well, that's because Matt set it up so he would be on time with me because I was behind.
Matt's
fuck y'all. I'm just watching it.
Matt's no man left behind, and you're like every man for himself.
Yeah. It's true. It's like, I'm sorry, I got to see you ahead of time before everybody else. That's what he would do. Hey, it's the only time I get a chance to surprise somebody because I get to see it first.
As always, we're on at 9:30. Our times don't move. We're on every Friday at 9:30. Is there an SNS tomorrow, Styx?
Doesn't sound like it.
I think so, because the thing is in the afternoon, and then later on it'll be SNS.
Oh, okay. Cool.
All right, so catch us
Biggie
again
day for you
tomorrow
then, Styx.
at 8. Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
Nothing to do outside in this cold, so might as well stay inside.
Nope. Tired of shoveling.
On Sundays, you can watch Tales from the Dark Side for all your Star Wars news.
Be there.
As I'm guessing, there's finally some news heating up with everything going on.
Yeah, there's some stuff that's going on. There's a lot of different tidbits that are happening in the world of Star Wars now. You know, some of it pretty good. Some of it is so-so. You know, but hey, listen, I'll take whatever I can, man. You know, at the end of the day, Star Wars Celebrations next year. Tickets go on sale for Star Wars Celebration, I believe, in April. So of this year. So I gotta try to get those tickets because I will be going. I will be at the 50th anniversary of Star Wars.
Nice.
Yeah,
Sweet. Sweet. And as always, on Wednesdays, you can catch Bruce and Dub and Marco for the Totally Awesome Cool Show, the Tack Show, where they cover all things comics that don't involve titties.
Yeah.
So check them out. It's good stuff. We appreciate you hanging out with us this week. Any fun words, boys? Stay warm, people.
That's it.
Stay warm.
It's cold. It's cold
Be
here
careful.
on
We
the
have some
East
low
Coast and
temperatures.
Mid-Atlantic.
We have some low temperatures on Saturday and Sunday. Just be safe. Dress warm. And make sure you have your hot cocoa and some drinks. Keep your body temperature warm.
All right, kids. Have a great weekend, everybody.
Bitches leave.
The qualified. The qualified.